Hey everybody, it's Stellara and welcome back to World of Warcraft patch 11.1 Undermine. We're currently following the path of the Black Blood as it gets extracted and shipped and brought all through the Goblin capital. And we finally tracked down another interesting lead. It appears the Venture Trading Company is working closely with Gallywix, and they are doing a lot of mining on the Kaja coast. So that is a lead we have to investigate. We're here at the the Central Slam Station. I keep going to call it the Grand Central Station, because that's obviously what it's a spoof of. But this is the Slam Central Station. We need to meet up with our crew here while we go on a trip outside of Undermine. We're heading to the Kaja coast to figure out what is going on there. And hopefully, Gazlo and crew have arranged some transportation for us. Let's see, where are they? Hey, this one! Hey guys, are we ready to go?
What's the holdup?
I'm guessing this is our rocket drill to the Kaja coast, based on how dodgy the operator's acting. What is the Kaja coast, anyway? A huge Kajamite mine on the coast of Xal'atath. Yeah, the name's a little on the nose. The land is owned by the Zandalari trolls, but I helped work out a deal with them so we could mine here. I'm not surprised Gallywix snatched it. There's a lot of money in Kajamite, but is this really just about money? What is Kajamite? It's a mineral, a real valuable one. Bright green stuff that sort of smells like how batteries taste. We break it down into powder so we can put it in drinks and snacks and stuff. Gives goblin ingenuity a little bit of a boost. You can imagine why that'd be popular.
Bilgewater is on the job.
Alright, so Big Speed Track, are you the one responsible for getting us to the Kaja coast?
What's the news?
He looks you over appraisingly, then crosses his arms. You don't look like you got business being on this drill. Show me a punch card, or stop wasting my time. Luckily for us, we have a punch card. Let's show it to him and travel to the Kaja coast. Well, this is pretty cool, and certainly a change of scenery.
You're not supposed to be here.
Oh. I got this. I love how he dropped dead before Renzik actually did his thing. Alright, there's a premium surveillance bird here. Oh wow, we barely made it 2 steps onto this island and we're immediately getting attacked by people who don't want us here by the looks of it. Welcome to the Kaja coast, everybody. This is obviously, like I was saying, a very big change of scenery from the Undermine. We have went from underground Goblin City to Tropical Island. Now this is an area I've actually never explored. So as mentioned, this is the island of Zandalar, which was explored in the Battle for Azeroth expansion. Now the Battle for Azeroth expansion was essentially split down the middle. The Horde visited one area, the Alliance visited the other. As I have always been an Alliance player, I spent the Battle for Azeroth expansion in the Kultiris zone, meaning I've never actually came over to Zandalar or Xal'atath or the Kaja coast. So for me, this is all brand new. And of course, if we're role-playing as Tarala the Drakthir, who only just woke up in the previous Dragonflight expansion, then she's certainly never been here either. So regardless, we didn't get much of a welcome with all of this Darkfuse security attacking us immediately. But if anything, that just proves we're in the right spot, hey?
We get things done.
Looks like Darkfuse has got this place on lockdown. Yeah, where are we? This is the Kaja coast. Okay, he's just gonna tell us the same thing that he told us before. Got it.
Get out there and get to it.
Darkfuse is watching this place. They're hiding something here. Something big.
Nice jet. Now get a move on.
There's so many other heroes here that they're just stepping all over Gazlo. That's a little rude, guys. Come on. Gallywix ain't an idiot. He's got those surveillance birds keeping an eye on this entire area. We're gonna need to bring him offline if we want to keep a low profile, and by that, I mean smash him to itty-bitty pieces. If you need help grabbing him out of the air, use this auto-grappler. Oh, and scoop up some of their parts for me when you're done. I've got an idea.
Yep, looks like we've got work to do. Hey, how you doing?
There are too many Darkfuse guarding this place for us to sneak around them. We're gonna have to thin them out the old-fashioned way. Take out as many Darkfuse as you can. Me and Gazlo will do some reconnaissance.
Keep it real.
Alright.
You handle the security and the void cameras. Renzik and me will scout ahead.
Sounds good to me. Take care, guys. We'll meet up again soon. We've got our orders. We need to get rid of the premium surveillance birds, as well as just slay some of the other Dark Fuse security forces. There are a ton of other heroes also here, investigating the Venture Company and the Black Blood and Gallywix's plans, so we're certainly not alone in this. And hey, the more friends we have, the more Dark Fuse we can take down, right? This isn't such a bad thing. Hardly felt that, says him as he crumples to his feet. Looks like he really felt it, but anyway. Gallywix's orders! That's why you shouldn't have listened to them, because that's all it amounted to. Alright. Certainly no shortage of Dark Fuse around here, and then there's also the Venture workers as well. Don't actually see many birds, but there's lots of Dark Fuse watchmen, so...
I must get closer.
We can take these guys out. Alright, this should be the last few Dark Fuse Watchmen we need to take out, and then we'll just focus on the birds. So it doesn't look like they're actually mining black blood here. That's obviously, not this part of the operation. They're mining something called Codgemite, which is interesting. I'm not sure what that has to do with Gallywix's plan. Perhaps that is completely separate from his machinations with the Black Blood. I don't know if this is just simply a way to fund his plans with the Black Blood, or if there's something else here that we're missing, but regardless, we'll get to that after we take down some of these defenses. That's 2 birds down. The thing about birds is you do need to look up to spot them. Shocking, I know. And then that's what this Bilgewater auto grappler is for. We can actually pull them right out of the sky and then get to it. Alright, 3 down, 3 to go. Luckily, the auto grappler has huge range. Do you see how far we just pulled that bird from? Basically halfway across the beach. Gotta stop them before they send out their distress signals. Alright. I mean, this is very beautiful. Look at this blue sky. After spending so much time underground, I won't lie, it is nice to see a blue sky and some greenery. Maybe work on our tan a little bit. Can Drakthir tan? I don't know. Maybe in their visage form. Alright, 1 left. Thought I'd get out. Sorry, bud. You ended up on the wrong side of this. Ooh, a premium surveillance bird. I guess he does surveillance even better than the other guys. Alright, that should do it. We got all the bird parts. We've taken out the enforcers. Now we can return to Renzik and Gazlo. Looks like they're up this way, and because we're outside again, I think I should be able to fly. Something we haven't done in a long time. It'll be nice to stretch my wings. Of course, in the Undermine, you can't fly. So it has been a while.
Looks like these are alarm bots, but they only signal a guard if one's close by.
Looks like every hero on the Kaja coast is here in this nest, and so are Renzik and Gazlo. Renzik says that'll do for now. At least we've got some space to figure out a plan.
Have a good one. What now?
I'm not sure why they're watching a mine this closely, but we need to make sure they got less eyes on it.
It's lonely.
I got this bird mostly gutted. Between the 2 of us, we should be able to break these parts down and use them to make some new internals.
Do us proud.
When I left the Bilgewater cartel in charge of the Codgemite mining in Zuldazar, it was clean and safe. Well, cleaner and safer. We made a lot of deals with the Zandalari to secure that. So not only is Gallywix stepping on our territory, but he's threatening the respect and trust we earned by letting Venture make a mess of this operation. Blow up the Kajamite stockpiles you find in that mine. I don't want any dishonest Kajamite going anywhere, no matter who's buying or selling.
Yep, looks like we've got work to do. What's up?
I took a quick look inside that mine up ahead while you were gone. Looks like they've got Venture Co. mining out all the Kajamite and bringing it down to the beach. It's getting packaged up down there, but I couldn't tell where it was going afterward. We need to cut off the supply at the origin, deal with the supervisors in the mine, and I'm willing to bet their workers will have enough sense to run afterward.
Be good.
Kajamite? Black blood? There's gotta be a connection here.
I think you're right. What that connection is, hopefully we'll find out soon. So it looks like we can simply follow the black smoke and the strip-cleared section of land right over to the mine, and I suppose these neon green, or would you call them yellow, crystals are the Kajamite we've heard so much about. Gazlo described them basically as smelling like battery acid, so honestly, the color kind of checks out. Guess we'll hold our nose as we walk in here, and now let's slay some Venture supervisors and destroy some Kajamite stockpiles. I also just automatically accepted a quest as I walked in here called Time to Fly. What is this? Kultiris is home to many griffins. One will accompany you into the skies. I'm not in Kultiris, so that's weird. Okay. What we did get, though, is a letter off this guy's body, which is going to give us another quest that is relevant to our situation. On the corpse of the Venture Co. employee, you find a crumpled piece of paper stuffed into an envelope. It appears to be a pay stub from a Kajamite depot in the Venture Co. area of Undermine. Below the full address of the employer, there's a header stamped in red ink. Gallywix's secret Kajamite warehouse. Internal only, do not actually print that. A note from Gallywix is poorly taped to the back of the pay stub. Wow, okay. Hey, a clue's a clue, right? Let's read the pay stub. Smudged with greasy fingerprints, but you can still make out the employer's address. A note is taped to the back, which we will check out in a second after we defeat that supervisor.
Your vacation request is denied. Also, you're fired for asking.
Wow.
Leave your uniform outside the extremely secret Kajamite warehouse. Then, get out of my city.
Well, Gallywix, you suck, but what else is new? You also suck not only as a person, but as a keeper of secrets. How many times can you say the words secret Kajamite warehouse before I start to wonder where that is and, you know, maybe even work it out, seeing as you're telling people to leave their uniforms outside? Oh, Gallywix. I mean, if he was smart and evil, then we'd have a real problem on our hands, right? But at least he's just evil. Alright, luckily for us, taking out these Venture supervisors is pretty easy. Unfortunately for us, oftentimes the overworked Kaja miners get involved in the conflict, and hey, I don't want to kill you guys. If you're willing to get out of here, I will turn the other way. I don't think you're the real issue here. It appears once we defeat the supervisors that the workers actually stop attacking me. They realize, no one's watching us, we can get out of here. So I'm glad they have that change of heart and we don't actually need to kill them all. Because they are clearly just pawns in this whole operation. Alright, we just need to destroy one more stockpile. And then we can get out of here and report back to Gazlo about everything we found. Alright, that should put a major dent into their operations. A bunch of their supervisors have been taken down. A bunch of the Kajamite has been destroyed. Should hopefully ruin Gallywix's day a little bit. That's the real, the real objective here. I would love to ruin that guy's day. Now let's get out of here before any of those supervisors respawn and try to enact their revenge. Oh, it's raining outside. Looks like the heavy tropical rains of an island. Very cool. Didn't last very long though, also typical of tropical island rains. And now, let's tell the guys what we found out. Hey guys, I can't even see you. Hey, what do you got there? Is that A pay stub? Yeah, and it's got some information taped on the back that you'll want to see, Renzik. Good. The fewer Ventrico around who are loyal to Gallywix, the better.
Bilgewater on duty.
We're getting a little fresh air, at least, yeah.
Lonely at the top.
When all this is done, Bilgewater will come back here, clean this up, and do it right.
All parts accounted for.
Well, that answers that. Ventrico's getting paid by one of Gallywix's secret warehouses back in Undermine. That means he's hoarding all of this Codgemite back there. What could he possibly need that much for?
Bilgewater is on the job.
I took those parts you collected and hot-wired the components into some new machinery, then stuffed it back into the bot. Now it can be piloted using this remote control. The remote also lets us see and hear anything the bot does. I don't think we're gonna learn what we need to just by killing. We're gonna need to beat Gallywix at his own game and spy on his workers. You wanna do us the honors, Sorella? I'll talk you through it. Yeah, it sounds fun.
Do what? We ain't done yet. This Boyd is gonna let us see what they're up to here.
Give it a kick to start it up. That's a good way to start something up. There's nothing I find more annoying as a Let's Player and someone who's trying to create content and focus on the story than when people with giant mounts come and land directly on the quest givers. Like, this nest is just a mess right now, and I do apologize. It's obviously not giving a very cohesive experience, but we're doing the best we can. If we pilot the bird unit here, we might be able to get out of this mess. Turning their own machines against them. Very SI7 of you.
I do my best. What needs? Grab the remote and I'll walk you through the controls.
I gotta be honest, I can't see the remote because there are too many people here. Here it is. Okay.
This remote will let you fly the Boyd around. If you see something interesting, you can enhance the view.
Alright.
One small issue. If the Boyd gets too low on juice, it'll probably blow up.
Great.
Watch the sensor. When it dips, you'll need to go around and do Boyd stuff.
What?
You'll figure it out.
Okay. Ah! A bird watcher's targeting me! I'm just a tiny parrot, don't mind me! Alright, now, what's going on up here on the northern beach?
I haven't had a day off in forever. What's the rush on Codgemite all of a sudden?
Who knows? It's not getting sold anywhere. But Gallywix always has a plan.
Okay, that's actually very interesting information because one of my earlier theories was that Gallywix was accumulating all this Codgemite as a resource, a way to monetarily fund his whole plan, but apparently not. It's not getting sold anywhere. He's just stockpiling it, which honestly is rather suspicious. But alright, let's keep going. What do we got over here? This is a shipping vessel. Whoa! Get away from the birdwatcher, though. Alright. What is this? Overseer Dabbid?
We need way more black blood than this. If we was paying you, this would be coming out of your checks. Let's see if you at least brought the good stuff. Stay here.
Okay, well that's very interesting. The black blood seems to be fueling Overseer Dritz's mech. Let's go see where he ended up.
Oh, gotta keep that sensor up, pal. Fly it through some dropped packets to get power back.
This music is literally fantastic. I've commented on the music in patch 11.1 over and over again about how good it is, and this is just another example. I'm finding it so hard! I was really stuck there. Alright, we gotta try that again. Trying to get close to Overseer Dritz. The issue is I don't know where he went. Oh, he went in this cave! I see. That should get us away from the bird watchers. Here's a really gross looking mine.
Begin the weapon test.
It worked. The Codgemite contains and stabilizes the black blood.
So we can tell Gallywix this'll fix the dark heart?
Yep, and all of his improved weapons designs too.
Great news. Hey boys! No witnesses.
Wait, no!
Uh-oh. Did he say the Dark Heart? This just got way bigger than Undermine.
That's why he needed so much black blood. And the Kajamite to contain it. The weapons must be a bonus.
Aha, so the Kajamite is a containment vessel. Interesting.
Got a problem? I got solutions.
There's the last puzzle piece. Gallywix used black blood and Kajamite to make those weapons, and now he's using it to repair the Dark Heart.
Nice jet. Now
What
get
do
a
we
move
know
on.
about the Dark Heart? Not a whole lot. It's an artifact belonging to Xal'atath. Seems to have a whole lot of dark power in it, and that ain't good news no matter what she plans to use it for. I heard Illyria cracked it back in Ashkahet. If I had to guess, Xal'atath's probably been scrambling to get it repaired, and now we know she contacted Gallywix to get it done. Aha, yes, these puzzle pieces are falling into place now. I always wondered, why would Xal'atath have any use for someone like Gallywix? But it's a repair job. That's why they need the black blood. That's why they need the Kajamite.
Get out there and get to it.
So, Noggenfogger wasn't lying. Darkfuse strong-armed Steamwheedle into figuring out how to make Kajamite contain black blood. Looks like that's how they've been getting it into weapons without blowing themselves up, or worse. These stakes are higher than I thought, and I get the feeling this goes even deeper. I need to get Noggenfogger somewhere safe. You and Renzik take out that Overseer, then meet us back at Steamwheedle.
All parts accounted for.
Gazlo, get back to Undermine and tell Illyria what we know. We'll deal with the Overseer and catch up. Alright, I'm just happy to get out of this nest with all of these people on giant mounts. Let's go pay Overseer Dritz a little visit before we get out of here, shall we? Don't mind if I do. Finally, everything is falling into place. We're getting a good look at what's actually going on here between Gallywix and Xal'atath. And the more we know what's going on, the more opportunity we have to stop it. I think some other heroes got here before us and actually took out Overseer Dritz. So we're gonna have to wait till he shows his face around here again. There's a huge pile of Kajamite here that the poor workers are mining. Ah, there he is.
Too
Overseer
far away.
Dritz.
Send you back to Undermine in an ashtray. The warehouse. The hostages. He already knows.
Warehouse. Hostages. We need to get back to Noggenfogger. And I think we can do that with the spare excavation rocket. This should at least get us back over to the coastside drill and cut down on travel time. Where we can get back to Undermine and meet up with Gazlo. Oof. Bit of a rough landing. Alright, it was a quick trip to the beach, but we got what we came for. Let's use the coastside drill control panel to get back to Undermine. A pre-recorded message blares through the panel's speakers. Thank you for choosing Undermine Transport Services. Please make a selection. I'd like to go to Undermine. Off we go. Have rockets, will travel, I guess. The goblins sure know how to make everything very exciting, including travel. Alright, we gotta meet Gazlo at the Vat Works, where he's gone to meet up with his good friend Noggenfogger. And we will get there quickly once we exit Slam Central Station by summoning our G99 breakneck vehicle. Hey guys. Oh, everyone's here. Whoa, and ethereals! What the heck? Hey, what happened here?
We were ambushed by ethereals. Xal'atath's minions, no doubt.
Aha. Well, thank you for holding the line, Illyria. She's holding back the ethereals. The ethereals are slaughtering a bunch of goblins around. And it looks like Noggenfogger might have gotten hurt.
You're talking to the goblin in charge.
Damn it, Noggenfogger's hurt real bad. First Darkfuse, now ethereals. What could they possibly want with Steamwheedle?
Huh? It's lonely at the top.
There is much left to do.
Whatever these ethereals are seeking, they will not have it.
Know your target.
Just moments ago, these ethereal appeared out of nowhere. They attacked Noggenfogger and attempted to haul him off. I made short work of the first attackers, but they keep coming. Now they're searching every building and killing anyone who stands in their way. I don't know what they're looking for, but we can't allow them to continue this slaughter. Let's teach them a lesson. I've said this once, I've said it a million times, I'm glad Illyria's on our side. She is a fierce warrior and someone I would never want to make mad, and I'm very glad she was here guarding Noggenfogger, because she clearly stopped an assassination attempt.
Stay alert.
Alright, she's gonna help us take out some ethereals, but she also has another quest for us. As soon as the ethereals attacked, phase resonance tore open rifts throughout the area. The rifts are gone, but the ethereals can return while the resonance remains. That is how they call more soldiers and communicate with their commanders. We need to destroy that resonance. It may earn us the ire of whoever's behind this attack, but I gladly invite them to stop us.
Find the path to victory. Hopefully that resonance will give us an idea of who's behind this attack.
Sounds good. Along the way, we can take out a bunch of ethereals and protect the poor goblins who are getting murdered.
I do not have a target.
Alright, that's a lot down. We just took out 8 ethereals right there. That was short work we made of them, Illyria. I like the look of this. They don't stand a chance against the two of us. Alright, here's the first of the phase resonance that we can destroy.
On my trail, are you? I knew I could trust you to be diligent.
That sounds like another Shadow God ethereal. A minion of the Void.
So, of course, Illyria is our resident expert on the Void. She harnesses its dark power to fight back against it. It's actually a very unique way of fighting.
We knew you would chase the dark heart, and that we would have to take it first.
Seems like this phase thief Azir who's talking to us knows about Illyria because he's almost taunting her in these little messages that he sends. The issue, of course, with harnessing Void energy as a way to fight back against the Void itself is that it can be dangerous. Illyria constantly fights with the power within herself and struggles to maintain control over it. It's a volatile power that she uses, and it's dangerous. A lot of people, including her own husband, have been very wary about the path that she's chosen to walk, but she has decided to embrace the Void for the sake of all of us.
You did well while it was repaired, but you all were so resourceful.
Let us do the work for them.
Aha. This is not good. Alright, there should be one more phase resonance we need to destroy, just around the corner up here. They really sent in everyone they had, and I mean, I suppose the phase resonance just helps them continuously bring in reinforcements, like Illyria noted. There are so many guys here that we need to take out. Alright, this is the final phase resonance. Destroyed.
The dark heart will be ours. You would be wise to forfeit your little pursuit.
They do not know who they're dealing with.
Yeah, tell him, Illyria.
Don't assume victory.
The ethereals were not expecting to meet resistance here. They were wrong.
Stay alert.
The Dark Heart was an Undermine all this time. I should have known. If the ethereals reach the Dark Heart before we do, all will be lost.
May your aim never falter.
We cannot let the ethereals find the Dark Heart before we do. Gazlowe needs to be informed. We must gather our forces and find the Dark Heart. Quickly.
No, we must tell Gazlowe. We will need our full forces if we are to find the Dark Heart before the ethereals do.
Alright, let's go tell him. Luckily, he's just in here, down in the Steamwheedle laboratories.
Why'd they attack you, Marin?
I know everything. The warehouse, the Kajamite, the Dark Heart being kept there.
Well, that would do it, I guess.
What needs fixing?
You guys got rid of the ethereals? Yeah, but the ethereals are going after the Dark Heart.
Nice chat. Now, you could have told us.
Gallywix has my wife in that warehouse. I couldn't talk.
But you just did. We'll be retrieving the Dark Heart now. My apologies.
Well, that's not good.
What now?
If Gallywix has got the Dark Heart in his warehouse, then we need to get to that warehouse.
Do us proud.
We were out of time before, but now we're really out of time. The ethereals are going to beat us to the warehouse, but we might still be able to beat them to the Dark Heart. Come on.
Yeah, looks like we've got work.
I'll hunt down that ethereal and keep him away from the warehouse.
We'll get the hostages safe and find the Dark Heart. Renzik, Champ, you're with me.
Got it. Let's do
Grandma,
this thing.
Get Marin to Bilgewater headquarters and send word to Rebel Gas.
Alright. Noggenfogger should be in safe hands with Grimla. We're gonna go meet up with Renzik and Gazlo. And hopefully grab the Dark Heart from right underneath both Gallywix and the ethereals' noses. Do the ethereals have noses? It doesn't matter. The point still stands. We gotta get to this warehouse. And it looks like it's right here. Looks like the ethereals beat us here already. On the bright side, the mess they made of the place made it very obvious which of these warehouses was in fact the secret warehouse.
What's the holdup?
At least the ethereals took care of most of the dark fuse. That's good, probably.
Get out there and get to it.
While Illyria looks for the Dark Heart, we need to look for the hostages. Here's hoping they're still safe. They left some ambushers behind, but we got the best of SI-7 on our side. You think you see one of them hiding? Point him out to Renzik. He'll toss a smoke bomb. That'll flush him out and stun him so we can turn the tables.
Bilgewater is on the job. Careful. Ethereals like to hide. They might be watching the place.
I can smoke him out. Just point to the spot. Like here? Oh yeah. The best of SI-7 indeed. The Alliance's super secret task force. I love it. There's a bunch of them here, and honestly, they're not good at cloaking their movements. I'm able to see them pretty well. With the help of Renzik's smoke bombs, we can see them real well. Now, I haven't seen any hostages so far, though.
Hey! Hey! Help me! Please!
Sprinkle! Noggenfogger's wife! I had a feeling from the very beginning that she may have been involved, because why else would someone like Noggenfogger be helping Gallywix? Well, you'll do anything to protect the person that you love. But if we can get Sprinkle out of Gallywix's grasp, Noggenfogger should feel a lot safer about helping us. Hey Sprinkle, don't worry, we're here to get you out.
What happened? What were all those bandage monsters? Where's Marin?
He's waiting for you back at Bilgewater headquarters. The way's clear.
Bandage monsters. That's what I'm going to be calling the ethereals from here on out. Alright, now we just need to find 2 other hostages. Doesn't look like there's any in here, actually. Looks like they're over in these other buildings.
I'm up here. Get me loose from these chains.
I'm coming, whoever you are. Fleet Master Seahorn from the Blackwater Raiders. He required 3 chains to be held down.
Scurvy, dark-fused dogs. I'd kill them myself if they weren't already dead.
There'll be plenty more to kill later. Revelgaz is back at our headquarters. Go!
Is someone out there?
Hey! Hobart Grapplehammer, who's literally locked onto this machine, forced to work on it. Let's get you out of here, too.
Hobart? You're Bilgewater. Why did Gallywix grab you?
Because I'm a genius. That's why he wasted my time making these weapons for him. Meanwhile, he ran off to his little cave over there to work on the Dark Heart.
Wait a minute, is he saying what I think he's saying? Gallywix is nearby? There's a cave. Must be here. Entrance is barricaded. I'd bet this is the place. I think you're right, Renzik.
You got a problem?
The hostages are safe. Gallywix doesn't have leverage on any of the cartels anymore. Time to finish this.
All parts accounted for.
Alright, I'm ready.
Bilgewater on duty.
This barricade looks intentional. Hobart said Gallywix went off to a cave, and I'd say this sure looks like one. Gallywix has to have the Dark Heart in there. Help me blast this barricade open and get ready to fight.
Bilgewater is on the job. You wanna do us the honors, champ?
I would love to. Thank you, Gazlo. Alright, we've got some improvised explosives that we can light, because Gallywix has nowhere left to hide. Boom!
Let's go.
Right behind you. Welcome to the Horde Room. Gallywix's little secret base. What the heck is going on in here?
Security, deal with these idiots.
Sounds like Gallywix is here. That was his voice. And though he sent his ultra deluxe riot guards to try to stop me, obviously that's not going to be enough. Down they go. And there he is.
You're too late, Gazlo, buddy. You'll never beat me to a good deal.
And that's the Dark Heart.
Gallywix!
I was just about to send that on to Xal'atath. Repair work's all finished. Not holding out or nothing. I swear.
Whatever Xal'atath promised you, Gallywix, it ain't worth it.
Get it right. I'll remember this. This is my town. And when I come back, I'm gonna bury you under it.
Damn it! I only lost track of the ethereal for a moment, and that was enough.
They're gone. Gallywix always has a way out.
We get things done.
Gazlo exhales heavily, glowering back at the smoking teleporter. This is over. Let's leave.
It's lonely at the top.
That's it. It's over. We're done. Gallywix lost, but the Ethereal's got the Dark Heart. Illyria needs to track them down. We need to check on everyone back at Bilgewater Flats, and then we need to go. There's nothing else in this town for us.
Yep, looks like we've got work to do.
Gallywix was repairing the Dark Heart for Xal'atath, but it seems she lost her patience with him and sent the Ethereals to collect.
Maybe he was trying to keep the Dark Heart once he fixed it for some reason.
Who cares? We're done here. Let's go.
Gazlo, we got him on the ropes. We can
ditch this town, like we should have from the start.
Illyria?
I have to chase the Dark Heart. I am sorry.
Renzik sighs quietly. Well, this definitely feels like a sour victory. That's actually a perfect way to put it. Gallywix's smoking teleporter is all that's left here in the Horde room. Sour victory indeed. Gallywix may have lost, but it doesn't really feel like we won, does it? Especially when we don't see Gazlowe being very happy about it, or Illyria. At this point, all we can do is go meet up with Gazlowe back at the scrap shop and see what our next move is. Whoa! Didn't mean to catch air there.
My timeshare business could use a little publicity. Slap up some posters in Pleasant Heights so I can find some new marks. Customers.
Sorry, Rebel Gaz. I don't really have time to be putting up posters right now.
Grab one and get in the air.
Or time for jetpack testing. You had our backs all the way here. I won't forget that.
You're talking to the goblin in charge.
Gazlowe keeps his arms crossed, staring at some spot of nothing in the distance.
Do us proud.
Well, like I said, a sour victory is a perfect descriptor. We finally had Gallywix cornered, but unfortunately, Xal'atath still has the Dark Heart. This is not the end, though. Even though Gazlowe is feeling rather defeated, Renzik still wants to keep up the good fight, and so do I. Hopefully we'll be able to convince Gazlowe to see that way as well, but we will call it a day here for today's episode of Patch 11.1. I hope you're enjoying the Let's Play series and the story of Undermine so far, and I'll see you guys back here soon for some more adventures.